Right then, so here we go, off again with the Wizard of Odds. It's 12th of August, late at night actually. It's really my bedtime, but it's kind of a warm night, and I ate late, and oh blah blah blah. So I thought I'll just play a bit of blackjack before I go to bed. That's all I have to say, really. Okay, double for the loss. Oh, oh. 1 2 third. 3 2 drop. 3 2 it is. 5 4. Oh bloody hell. 5 6 because of the tie. I should bloody well think so. Jeez. Yeah, the last session with the Wiz was awful. Made money, 7,600 I think, but it was not fun. That's a repeat. 51 second. Repeat. 1 2 second. Bugger. That didn't go so well, did it? 1 2 second, 1 2 second, 1 5 5 6 third. Bugger, 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 bugger. 11 6. Drop. This is getting silly. Okay, 11 6, so that's 8 6. We won 3 there. That was unfortunate. 14 15. This is feeling like a tough one already. Okay, so we turned around. I just hate to see that little profit, but you know what? 14 15, 2,900. We saved 400. Because that's how you have to think of it. You know, you got all your prior losses back and you reinstated a profit situation. So 2,900, 400, so it's about 13%. It's not terrible. And I do get a bit obsessed with the numbers, there's no doubt about that. But that's how I got to where I am. And you know, this strategy is solid gold. It might even be platinum. That's a double, so... That was pretty. I think I have to repeat that because we didn't make enough. We were at 100, so okay, so 1 2 3 4 third. That'll work. Okay, minimum. Jeez. Not another hammering, I hope. It's beginning to look that way though, isn't it? 1 2 third. Okay, well we're making it up little by little. So we got to 1,000 at 4 minutes 40. So okay. Nothing to be done about it. Add 1 for the win. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. That doesn't look good. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. 52 second for the tie. That was nice. We're catching them in the right place. That was also nice. Uh, 51 second. 2, 3, third. Damn it. 5, 3, drop. Yes, I'm sort of enjoying the coincidence of the initials for double or drop, which is DOD, and that of course in America is the Department of Defense. And I'm thinking, well, how appropriate is that? Let's face it, because this whole thing is about self-defense. It's like, you know, what you do when you get into a jam, when you hit a mean streak that is just bang, 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 you know, you step back and you bide your time. That's what the deal is all about. And that's what, you know, when I introduced 3-play, like, whatever it was, 13 years ago, that was it, you know. But I haven't been great about getting this stuff out there. I've got it on the blog, and you know, that's had a lot of good coverage. I mean, I've had some months where it's just incredible, and I look to see where the focus is, and it could be Hong Kong, and it'll go nuts in Hong Kong for a while, and then Singapore and all the rest of it. And I know that what's happening, of course, is it's somebody who's reading everything, and there's like 280, 300, something like that, posts there, and people do really go ape shit. I think we must be on like 3-4 because I lost track completely. So look at that. Yeah, I was actually a bit off there because we had, oh well, never mind. Back to the minimum. When in doubt, go back to the minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Double down. Double for the tie. Well, that was pretty. I think that's like 2-3 now. That'll do. Okay. Back to the min. And nothing that comes up in this game is any different than, you know, in this sim, is any different than what you get in real play. I mean, you just watch these guys throwing their money away in vast amounts. I did just watch Vegas Matt. He did a sort of thing with, what was it, 6,900, and then he caught 10, and he had to go find more money and double down, and he got it. And I think the dealer bust by 1. I think in fact he got an ace to the 10. And you know, that was just one bet. And we're supposed to, I don't know, take that seriously? I mean, it's ridiculous. But hey, he won, and it's always nice to see somebody winning. I'm going to assume 2-3. No, 1-2. Okay. Double for the loss. One, two again. Three, two, drop. That was a lucky save, but it was only a push. 3-2 it is, because we don't double in the drop. After a tie, I mean. So now we're still at 3-2, but we're back to the actual 2 now. Double down on that one. I think that gets us out of trouble, doesn't it? 3-2, we won 4, so we go back to the min. We're not making a ton of money. but we're doing all right. I think we'll call that a win, right? +1 for the win. Another one. Ooh. +1 for the win. Do I get 3 in a row? I did get 3 in a row. Good bloody hell, that never happens. +1, 4 in a row would be a record. Damn it. Alright, so we're at 2,362 ahead on the first shoe. And I don't think I have to do anything, do I? Yeah, I just repeat that. Because we got to the 125, right? So we just do that again, because we don't care about shuffles. We're not interested in shuffles. We don't care about cuts. We don't care about burns. We don't care about any of that nonsense. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's a distraction. It's just about the coin toss. The ping and the pong, the yin and the yang, the ebb and the flow, the back and the forth. Did I say ping and pong? Zig and zag? I think you get the picture. Well, bugger that. We'll repeat it. Alright, so we'll go back to the min. Double down. +1. +1. Oh, I didn't expect that. Another +1. So we're back to the plus max. This one is looking after us now. This shoe is taking care of us. So we do that again. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Look at that. Damn it. You lose the next one, then we just go back to the minimum. We eat it. Now this is another story. Okay. We are getting ridiculously well served right now. Look at that. I mean, you know, and it's so funny with this game. Well, with any game really. I mean, you get into these kind of moments where you can't go wrong. Doesn't happen often enough, in my opinion, but it's always good to see. My God, are we still in with the wow. I can't believe it. We lost. Just doesn't seem right. +1. +1. Yeah, this is quite a contrast to the last one, I'll tell you that. We'll do that one again to try and get it back, and we'll double down. Good thing that was a bust, because we got crap. +1 again. Is that +1 again? I think it is, isn't it? It's almost a relief. Okay, so now we're looking at 2-3 third. Oh, we just made it! What are we, 3,600 ahead? 14 minutes? Well, we've done worse. Yeah, I messed up there. I didn't hit the repeat. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Okay, so 2-3. 5-6 third. 11-6 drop. Oh dear. 11-6, but that was a drop, wasn't it? So 17-6. 26. 17-6. A bit of a stretch this time. 17-6. 11-12. Oh! 23-24. So that's going to have to be 2.5, 3. Which I think is only the second, so we could get into serious trouble here. No, we didn't. Alright, so there's 2.5, 3, so, you know, that was our biggest dip into the bankroll, which is like 5,500. And we're coming out with a win of 4,337, which is, it's not our greatest, but it's not bad. That's crap, isn't it? 51 second. 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. Yeah, it's turned against us now. So 5-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty. 5-3, we just won 6, so we're out. Yeah, it really is kind of a mystery, you know. I mean, like, I just keep doing this, and if I were cherry picking, you know, I couldn't do it. You know, I mean, I've been doing this so long. It's just ridiculous to imagine that I would. It's like cheating at golf, you know. I mean, there are some people who are perfectly happy with cheating at golf and claiming the top prize, the you know, the championship trophy at their own club. I mean, you know, the one they own. That's just not the way normal people behave. Decent people behave. It just isn't. 2-3 third. That's a bugger. 5-3 drop. How mean was that? 6-3. 7-3. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, either way. 7-3. 7-3 it is. Oh, you bugger. 10-6. Second. Okay. 16-12. Third. Owie, owie, owie. 16-12, 28, so that's 3, 1.5. That's going to have to be the drop. So 3, 1.5 drop. Bugger. Okay, 3, 1.5. 3, 1.5. 4, 1.5. Boy, look at that. 5, 1.5. 6, 1.5. Damnation. We finally made one. So 5, 1.5. That's a bit off kilter there, but anyway, 5, 1.5. Damn it. 6.5, 3. Second. It's not going with us right now, is it? 9.5, 6. Gonna have to stick with this, I think. 9.5, 6. That's gonna be a bit of help, isn't it? Let's face it. 9.5, 6. So we just got 9 back, so it's half 1. is the sign off, I think. One and a half, 2 second. There we go. Alright, so we don't have much left, I don't think. But you know, people, it's not a question of can this or can it not be done. Of course it can be done. And, you know, I hear objections once in a while that say, well, they just wouldn't let you play like that. They have no option, because you don't care. If you are backed off from a particular game, whether it's Baccarat or whatever it is, if they say, oh, okay, they always only ban, well, almost all the time, they just ban you from one game because they're paranoid about blackjack. So then you just move to Baccarat. Or you move to, well, roulette is a bit kind of iffy. Certainly craps is a good possibility, but you can also just leave the casino and cross the street or go next door or whatever. And I'm always looking with this. I'm looking down here and thinking, wait, where's the cheat shit, you know, so that I know what's going on. Not a double down. Would have been a nice double down, but then look what happened. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave it there. It wasn't spectacular. 5,587.50. The most we had out was, I think, was did we say 6,000 or something like that? Oh God! Like I said, it's late at night. Blah blah blah. Oh, sorry. That's it. Yet another small victory for DOD, Department of Defense, and we are in the business of defending ourselves when the shit hits the fan. So, DOD is good. Double or drop. See you next time. All right then, so here we are with yet another winning round, a couple of shoes against the Wizard of Odds blackjack sim. And, you know, whatever I do, there's going to be people out there who say, well, obviously the sim is biased. It's obviously easy to beat. It's not like a real game, you know, and you get that kind of thing all the time. And all I can say to those people is, okay, you know, put your money where your mouth is. It's funny money, so it's not going to cost you your livelihood or your home, your car, whatever, unlike Las Vegas. So let's see it, you know, I mean, show me. You know, there's this recording program that I'm using right now is free. It's easy to install. It's an Xbox feature, and it's not totally brilliant, but it's bloody near enough, especially at the price that they charge for it. So, you know, anybody can do this, and just show me, damn it, you know. There's the blackjack sim, there's the baccarat sim that I use all the time, and you know, I get these little sort of snarky, you know, just stupid, that's the best S for them, stupid bloody feedback saying it's not the same as a real game. It is. And you know, you need to prove what you're saying by easily beating you know, both games, betting the way that you do now, and ignoring a double or drop, DOD, pattern betting, whatever, you know. I mean, it's just, it's pathetic, the stance that people take. And it's, you know, this is why I'm constantly saying I suspect that these people are mouthpieces for the casino business, because how could anybody be so stupid for fun? They must be getting paid for it, you know. Anyway, here we are. We've got average win of 486 over an average loss of 337. We've got 51 wins versus 57 losses, which is actually a little bit worse than I was expecting, but it is negative, so that makes it difficult for a random better to make any money. You know, for us, me and my pocket mouse, we made 5,600 roughly, which is not stellar, but it's not bad. Let's face it, it's a win, and we're looking at less than half an hour's work. So, you know, I think that you know, if I can go ahead or forward in my life making 10,000 an hour, I'll probably be pretty happy. You know, I mean, I think that's a decent wage rate. Everybody should get 10 grand an hour. Let's face it, solve a lot of problems. Right now, the only people who are making 10,000 an hour are the people who own casinos, and that doesn't seem right to me. But anyway, everything, you know, forget all about that. If you look at the, you know, the thing down the bottom here, the graphic, the chart for ups and downs, ebbs and flows, yin and yangs, ping and pongs, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, you can see that player got a couple of massive boosts, and of course the ironical thing is that these are no use to us, because, you know, we make our money, you know, in a short, sharp turnaround every time, and we don't do so well against, you know. And I'm looking at these high and low things. That doesn't quite make sense, does it? I'm just looking at these numbers here, and I'm thinking, what the heck? Lows. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm being a bit dense here. I'm looking at this one here and adding that to that one, and it's this one and this one that that matters. So that there were 98 low value bets, 84%, and they made 1,213, and there were 19 high value bets, and they made 4,400. So that makes up the total. And there's a little teensy weensy bit of a difference in there. It's only $25, you know, discrepancy between this and that. And so I think we can live with that, don't you? You know, pattern betting, double or drops success put us at the most 4,500 in the hole. But as I've explained before, that's kind of misleading, because we had situations down here where, even though the bankroll was doing very nicely, and here we, you know, we actually, in the middle of a recovery sequence, we were 9,050 down, and then we had to put another 6,000 on the table. So the true number up there would be an exposure of 15,000. But because the bankroll was boosted already, you know, was making money, that in real terms was only, well, it would have been the 4,463 there plus the 6,000, so it was 10,000 or something like that. You know, but you can see the way that things go. You know, I mean, it's the same story every damn time. You know, and in many ways, I'm getting a bit kind of tired of constantly doing these things over and over again. But on the other hand, I can feel their value. I can see their value because eventually the you know, the double or drop strategy is going to start attracting serious attention, and the more stuff that I have to kind of bolster the confidence of newcomers to the strategy, then the better off I am, they are, we all are. So I'm cool with that. Let's see now, what else do I need to talk about? Negative gross value was negative 5.1%. Naturals and double downs did a nice job for us. They eliminated the gross actual value and replaced it with a slight 0.4% player edge, which is, you know, sort of, that doesn't do you any good at all. I mean, those percentages matter because it enables you to keep an eye on exactly how things went for you. But I mean, if you look down the bottom here, you will see that the big win that we got, we made, let's see now, we went from 4563, we won pretty much 1,000 right here. And look at this number here, -8. We had 8 more losing bets than we had winning ones. But because of the way that the strategy works, you know, you back off after 3 consecutive losses, you get a little more cautious, you know, sort of like tread water in a sense, you know, and then when a win trigger comes along, you go bang, and that's exactly what we did. And the win trigger for double or drop right now is set at -3. So 3 consecutive losses and you drop. And you can either drop to nothing, if that's permissible, if you're playing Baccarat and they allow you a free round, or as many free rounds as you like. And my friend in California goes to a card room, a mini casino, pretty much every night, and he says, you know, he can have as many, you know, no bet rounds as he likes, just waiting for the right sequence, the right card sequence to come up. And that's kind of interesting. I mean, the one thing that's wrong with that, of course, is that it tends to attract a bit more attention than you know, than dropping your bet to something which is sensible. I tend to go for 1/5 of the value of the full bet. So you know, that's the way I do it. I mean, here we had we were 2,000, so we were basically 3,000 down. And so the drop should have been 600, but I don't like messing around with hundreds once I'm in, you know, 500 multiples. So I just made it 1,000, and then we stayed on 1,000, and then we jumped back to the 1,500. Didn't make that, didn't make the 3,000 when we doubled to that, and then, you know, we bet 6,000 and we got a natural. And yeah, you know, that was lucky. It was great, but it wasn't unusual. That is the game. And the same applies to Baccarat. You know, I mean, you will get incredible spurts of luck. You will get individual lucky catches, and you will get horrendous runs against you from time to time. And let's face it, -8 in what? How many is that in total? It's not. It's 17 bets, and we were -8. I think it's 17 bets. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's more than that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 bets. So we were 8 behind. So the house obviously made made a whole lot more than we did. The house made, oh, I can't even calculate it. But what we're looking at is a very serious, shitty run, which would have definitely defeated any random better, any seat of the pants better. It would have bankrupted pretty much anybody. And you know, we came out smelling of roses, and yeah, we got lucky with that natural at 6,000. But that's how it goes, you know. Let's go over here and we'll have a look at bloody Dumbledown is making money again. It didn't make as much money as us, but let's have a look at okay, so you know, that's 1,000 out the window as soon as you remove that adding 1 unit after an opening win. So if you have a win at the minimum bet value, then you add a unit and go to 50 and then go on and on. If you lose, you know, or as soon as you lose during a winning streak like that, you just repeat the previous bet, and then after that you start doubling. That's a martingale basically, but it is a restrained martingale. There's no doubt about that, but I don't like it. I particularly don't like the fact that it's what the shills like Greg, what's his face, Greg Matchmaker, drag out, doing their boss's bidding, saying, "Oh, just it's about time you reminded the masses, the idiots, that progressive betting is a really bad idea. So do one of your demos, will you? You know, where you just bet stupidly and you lose all your money, because that's really good. You know, people need to know that they shouldn't increase their bets after a loss. That's just not a good thing. And of course, the truth of the matter is, it's the only way you can win. So, and I think, you know, every time, every damn demo that I put up on here proves that. you know, again and again and again. So anyway, this is the sort of slightly elongated version of the win-loss, zigzag, ping-pong, ebb flow, back forth, yin-yang, whatever. You know, and you can see, like I say, there were a couple of player lucky streaks there, which are absolutely useless to us. I'd have much rather seen those excess wins, you might call them, distributed more evenly, because that would have been definitely better for us. Anyway, let's look at what else have we got. We've got quite a few naturals, and they made a big contribution this time. This is, you know, I only count the extra cash, the extra 50%, you know, the extra half that you get without having to put out any more money. So 62% of our total win came from that. And over here, splits and double downs, won 12 times, lost 7, and they contributed 700 towards our win total. So, you know, not terrible. And then here, of course, is the low and high thing, you know, sort of bets of 500 and below. It won 1,213, and bets of 501 and above won 4,400. So, you know, that's it. You'll undoubtedly be seeing more of these. I'm kind of thinking that what I need to do is to pull the ones that predate me switching to this recording program, because they really do look shitty in comparison. But on the other hand, you know, it's all data that people can use as they see fit. So, you know, I guess I'll just leave it where it is, part of the public record, all that jazz. Anyway, thanks as always for your time, and I hope there's something useful in here for you, and that you adopt the double or drop DOD strategy and make the most of it, because, you know, I'm still waiting for the crash and burn. Is it going to come? I don't know. I just, you know, this is one of the reasons I just keep going, you know, sort of like a robot. I was just thinking, okay, well, next time they're going to get me. Next time. And it doesn't happen. And now I've played hundreds, maybe thousands more rounds than most people do on 4 or 5 trips to, say, Las Vegas in a year. You know, where they go for a long weekend and they bet intensively and they drink free booze and they lose all their money and they go home and say never again, and then 2 months later they're, you know, back on the bus or back in their charabanc and heading back to Las Vegas, which is now a very expensive place to stay and to eat, as well as to play these card games. So, you know, what you have to do is, you know, but just be sensible, don't be greedy, and just make sure that you win enough to cover all your expenses, so that you come out of it free and clear. You know, I mean, like you win, say, 2 grand at the tables, and 2 grand is the cost of your long weekend with the hotel bills and the bloody resort fees, which are a bloody cheek, and the expensive meals and the sort of whatever else you decide to do, all the extras, the whatever. Room service. I mean, you are looking at least 300 a day to just to stay in Las Vegas. And I'm not obsessed with Las Vegas. It just happens that I lived for a long time in Nevada, loved it, learned all kinds of very useful stuff, and have no regrets about it, and will revisit one of these days, I have no doubt. Anyway, next time. Bye bye.